Hello, everyone. Today, I'm excited to introduce you to a new cTrader indicator I've created called RSI and StochRSI alerts. This indicator is designed to notify you of significant events related to RSI and StochRSI, such as overbought and oversold conditions, centerline crossings, and K and D line crossovers. One of its standout features is the ability to display RSI and StochRSI values from other timeframes without needing to switch the chart's current timeframe. For instance, you can view the RSI or StochRSI lines of the 1-hour timeframe while analyzing a 15-minute chart. Plus, you can seamlessly switch between RSI and StochRSI whenever you like. This indicator includes all parameters necessary to customize both modes, including the option to change where the overbought and oversold lines are. As you can see, it is super easy to change which time frame the indicator is working with. But remember that if you want to use an alternative time frame, it must be bigger than the time frame of the chart, otherwise it won't work. Let's explore the parameters and their functionalities. The first parameter is Stop All Alerts. If you've used any of my indicators before, you'll recognize this as a standard feature I include in all my tools. It's incredibly useful for quickly disabling all alerts when you no longer need them or when you want to tweak the parameters without interruptions. The second parameter is Show User Guide button. This is a feature I recently started incorporating into my indicators. It adds a small button to your chart that, when clicked, opens the user guide for the indicator, providing quick access to helpful instructions. Next, we have the indicator mode parameters. In the mode parameter, you can choose if you want to run the indicator in the RSI or StochRSI mode. Then, there's the time frame parameter, which is where you choose if you want to use the time frame of the chart or use the alternative time frame. And lastly, there's the alternative time frame parameter, which is where you will set the time frame you want the indicator to use when working in the alternative time frame mode. Within the input parameters, you can customize the source and periods for both RSI and StochRSI modes, as well as adjust the smoothing of the K and D lines in StochRSI. Additionally, you have the option to modify the overbought and oversold levels, as well as the center line, as I mentioned earlier in this video. The next category of parameters allows you to configure the alerts. You can choose to enable overbought and oversold alerts based on specific conditions. For example, you can set alerts for when the RSI line enters these levels, such as exceeding the 80% threshold. Alternatively, you can opt to receive alerts when the RSI line exits these levels, such as dropping below the 80% threshold. There's also the flexibility to enable alerts for both events, entering and exiting these levels. The next alert is simple and easy to grasp. It notifies you whenever the RSI or K line crosses the center line, which is set to 50% by default. Since this level plays a key role in many trading strategies, I made sure to include it in this indicator. The final alert is for K and D line crossovers. This feature notifies you whenever the StochRSI lines intersect. Naturally, it's only available in StochRSI mode, as expected. The final set of parameters allows you to select your preferred alert types. You can enable cTrader pop-ups, sound notifications, Telegram alerts, complete with a screenshot of the chart, and email alerts. For guidance on configuring these options, refer to the user guide included with the indicator. The setup process is straightforward and takes less than 5 minutes. That's all for today. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments section below. I've also included a link to this indicator in the video description. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.